Across the wild and sunlit grasslands, a magnificent journey of survival is about to begin. Equipped with incredible vision, this master of the wind hovers effortlessly over the fields. As spring arrives, she is joined by a partner to start a new family. Together, they search for a secure cliffside crevice to shelter their future young.
To strengthen their lifelong bond, the partner offers a small, carefully caught gift.
With the site chosen, they patrol the skies together, guarding their new territory. Hidden inside the safe cavity, several speckled reddish-brown eggs now rest in security. For weeks, she keeps them warm, rarely leaving her precious charges alone. Her mate hunts relentlessly, scanning the fields to bring her essential nourishment. Day turns to night and back again, as a secret transformation takes place. Finally, a tiny tap from within breaks the quiet of the nest. A delicate new life emerges, wet and shivering, but eager to survive. Soon, she is surrounded by hungry siblings, all demanding constant care and food. The parents work in harmony, offering tiny pieces of meat to their delicate brood. Within days, their fluffy white down grows thicker, insulating them from the cold. The father delivers prey directly to the nest, keeping the growing family strong. Brown juvenile feathers begin to pierce through the white down, transforming their look. No longer helpless, they learn to stand and stretch on unstable little legs. The vast outside world beckons as they peek curiously from the dark crevice. They feel the rush of the mountain wind, testing its power for the first time. Instinct takes over as they start vigorously flapping their small, developing wings. From a nearby branch, the watchful parents monitor every tentative move they make. With their size doubling, the demand for nourishment reaches an all-time high.
They spend hours grooming and cleaning, preparing their feathers for the ultimate test.
Each day, they edge closer to the drop, learning to balance on high rocks. They track passing insects, sharpening the visual focus that will define their lives. But danger is never far away, even during peaceful moments of collective rest. A dark shadow suddenly glides across the cliffside, signaling an unwelcome guest. An opportunistic intruder approaches, searching for an easy meal in the rocky crevices. Instinctively, the young birds retreat deep into the shadows, quiet and trembling. The predator hops closer, its sharp gaze locked onto the nesting chamber. High above, the mother spots the threat and sounds an urgent battle cry. Without hesitation, she dives like a missile to protect her vulnerable young. With talons outstretched, she strikes, clashing with the larger blackbird.
Her mate joins the defense, swooping aggressively from the blinding sun.
Overwhelmed by the fierce aerial counterattack, the defeated intruder retreats in haste. With the danger gone, quiet returns to the rocky cliff once more. The young emerge from safety, unharmed, and ready to continue their growth. Days fly by, and they undergo a dramatic, beautiful transformation into juvenile hunters. They practice jumping, briefly lifting their feet off the solid rocky floor. Now, only a single step separates them from the infinite blue sky. They look down at the dizzying heights, hesitating at the sheer drop. But the wind whispers an ancient call that they simply cannot ignore. With a sudden burst of pure courage, the young bird finally leaps. Gravity pulls, but frantic wing beats transform the fall into a wild glide. Steadily, the chaotic movements smooth out into a beautiful, controlled flight. It aims for a distant branch, landing clumsily but safely on wood. The first hurdle is crossed. The sky is no longer a limit.
Soon, the other siblings take the plunge, filling the air with movement.
Together in the trees, they vocalize, celebrating their newfound freedom in high branches. Though they can fly, they still depend on their parents for nourishment. They watch intensely as their father demonstrates the art of the hunt. They attempt to mimic the hovering stance, struggling against the strong wind. Success comes in small steps, like catching a clumsy insect in flight. As summer fades, they grow increasingly independent, ready to face the wild. The bonds of the nest dissolve as they prepare to find territories. High above the world, they are now true masters of the sky. With perfect poise, they hover, scanning the ground with deadly precision. They dive with absolute confidence, ready to claim their place in nature. From a fragile egg to a sky warrior, the cycle of life continues.